Hello everyone, welcome back. Tom with Capo Fetish. So I might be in the minority here, but I think some of the finest Mighty Zepp moments are their ballads. I think they have some amazing ballads. A lot of them aren't even played on radio on a regular rotation. All you really hear is mainly the cock rockers, which we've heard a million times, like Whole Lotta Love and, Black Dog. But how about those really cool ballads that are sandwiched in between these cock rockers on all their albums, all right? I'm not saying that they're all cock rockers that they wrote, but let's just say that there are a lot of good ballads throughout their discography. I'm going to start off. I have 10 chosen here of my favorites. Count it down from 10 to 1. So, number 10 is Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You off the first album, Zeppelin 1. A song that was influenced by Joan Baez off her In Concert album from the early 60s. Page went ahead and did his own arrangement. And what I've always found interesting about this song is that the part where it speeds up, that kind of riff, or whatever you want to call it, that sound of it, it sounds exactly like the riff to 25 or 64 by Chicago. Maybe Terry Kath from Chicago, the guitarist, took some influence from it, maybe a year and a half later when Chicago 2 came out. But I always thought that sounded just like 25 or 64 when the song speeds up in, several times throughout the song. So maybe there was some influence there by Terry Kath by using that riff from this version of Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You for 25 or 64. I don't know, but it's uncanny. It sounds just like it. I've always thought so. So this is my number 10, Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You off Zeppelin 1. Coming in at number 9, the flip side of the Immigrant Song, Hey, Hey, What Can I Do? A song originally only available as a flip side for years, a B-side, then first appeared on the 1990 box set. This is disc 1 of that box set. There it is, Hey, Hey, What Can I Do? Great song that's still played on the FM radio rotation list today. Great countrified, kind of folky number, very kind of loose kind of tune. I love it. It really sounds timeless, and I don't understand why they left it off the third album. It would have fit perfect on side 2. They could have maybe got rid of Hats Off to Roy Harper and maybe ended the album with this track. Don't understand. It's a better song. It would have fit perfect on side 2. But anyway, it's now on several compilations. This one from 90, if this is still available, I don't even know. And Coda. It's also on the remastered however you want to say it, remastered, re-released Coda. Hey, Hey, What Can I Do? Coming in at number 9. Coming in at number 8 from Physical Graffiti, Down by the Seaside. This song, I don't think I've ever heard on the radio more than maybe 2 or 3 times over the past 40 years. Great little tune, recorded during the Zeppelin 4 sessions, never included on Zeppelin 4. So this album is kind of a hodgepodge of a lot of things. Songs recorded in 74, some during Houses of the Holy, some during the 4th album, some songs even written as early as 1970 for the 3rd album, but not recorded till 71. But anyway, Down by the Seaside is a great little number. Guitar sounds like it's underwater a little bit, has that kind of Hawaiian kind of vibe about it. Then it speeds up. That kind of part sometimes, I used to think it didn't really fit, but I guess it does. But I love the way the song ends. It has like this double-tracked Robert Plant vocal with this. That's what I really love about music, is subtleties in music. And I love the way Down by the Seaside ends with the vocals. There's like about 2 or 3 different vocals coming in at the very end that ends the song. I love that part. It's so subtle, and I just dig it. So Down by the Seaside coming in at number 8. Coming in at number 7, back to the first album, Your Time Is Gonna Come. Great little tune. Opening side 2, we got that kind of church organ intro by John Paul Jones kind of starting the song off. Then it kind of kicks in with that cool acoustic guitar, that fat acoustic guitar sound by Page. And Robert Plant's vocal, it's just great. The chorus is just really infectious. And then it kind of fades out into Black Mountain Side, a song that was initially done by Bert Jansch, but Page did kind of an acoustic version on this with some congas. But yeah, Your Time Is Coming to Come, great tune. Side 2, starting off a great side of Zeppelin 1. This is coming in at number 7. Coming in at number 6, Going to California with An Aching in My Heart. A song inspired by Joni Mitchell. I'm always been a big fan of mandolin. I mean, I still to this day, when Maggie May comes on the radio, that intro of Maggie May by Rod Stewart, I just love that mandolin. And you know, when it's used sporadically throughout the years on different albums, I just love it. And especially this song, love the mandolin and the acoustic guitar together. Plant's vocal is great on it. The high part in the middle, the ending with the ahs and everything. Yeah, it's just such a great song. Great song. That's what I'm saying. It's like sometimes their folk stuff sounds even more, I don't know, I won't say less dated. It just sounds really like current, a lot of it. A lot of the folk stuff by Zeppelin. So, and Going to California is no exception. I love Going to California. This is coming in at number 6 on my list. Coming in at number 5, another just great acoustic tune off Zeppelin 3, Tangerine, a song that was featured in Almost Famous, has that false start at the beginning, and there's parts of it, kind of that intro, that acoustic intro kind of reminds me of Angie by the Stones. So maybe Keith Richards picked up a little influence there too on this track, I'm not sure, but great melody. I just love the pedal steel that's used on here. I love side 2 of this album a lot. It's just really good. Except hats off to Roy Harper. I'm not really into that tune too much, but the other 4 songs on side 2, really dig them. Tangerine is one of their great folky type tunes. Never get tired of it. Love it. This is coming in at number 5 on my list. Coming in at number 4 is The Rain Song of Houses of the Holy. This is such a great song. It's been said that George Harrison said that Led Zeppelin never writes a ballad or never wrote a ballad. And of course, Page followed suit by writing The Rain Song, which has kind of the opening chords to Something. Really well produced. You got the Mellotron by John Paul Jones. It really carries the song. Plant's vocals, very subdued, except at the very end is a great low voice on this track. And the acoustic playing is just really cool, very melodic, a staple in their live set for years, just an absolute classic. There's just nothing about it I would change. I love this song, The Rain Song. It has such a mood, and yeah, I think it's just one of their greatest songs, one of my favorite ballads of theirs, and one of their greatest songs. Track 2 on side 1 of Houses of the Holy. This is, if I had to pick a favorite Zeppelin album, this would be it. I love Houses of the Holy. So The Rain Song for me is coming in at number 4 on my list. Coming at number 3 is a song that my wife and I hear a lot on road trips. It's on a compilation of ours that we put together of various songs. I love 10 Years Gone, that opening little, you know, do. Love that. And I think this was recorded for the actual Physical Graffiti sessions. It wasn't a leftover from previous sessions. But I think it features one of Page's greatest kind of, how would you say it, kind of understated guitar solos in the middle. It's just really kind of clean sounding, really melodic. It just absolutely fits the mood perfect. It's just one of their greatest songs. And that main riff on the electric, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, when that kicks in, it's just, it's like this, like they do so well, the light and shade thing, you know, starting off with that soft kind of like guitar refrain and then going into that hard electric thing. It's just fantastic. Plant's vocals are great. And again, love the understated guitar solo by Jimmy Page in the middle. That's one of his greatest solos, I think, on album. So this is coming in at number 3, 10 Years Gone off Physical Graffiti. And then one of my absolute favorites of theirs is off the 3rd album, and the song is called That's the Way, 3rd track off side 2. One of their most beautiful melodies, vocal melodies. The acoustic guitar is fantastic. It's probably double or triple tracked. It sounds very thick. Yeah, the lyrics are really cool, really sensitive type lyrics. And I love the pedal steel at the end and the way it kind of stops. And then it kind of, the outro, you know, the way the outro is going on with the, like, several acoustic guitars playing. It's just beautiful. One of their most beautiful songs. That's the Way. first time I ever heard this, I didn't even know it was Zeppelin. This was like decades ago. I never heard the song on the radio until then. And it blew me away. I couldn't believe how great that song was. So That's the Way is definitely one of my all-time favorite Zepp songs, and I think it's one of their greatest ballads. Zeppelin 3 from 1970. And then number one for me is Zeppelin 4, and that is the Battle of Evermore. Absolutely love this song, featuring late Fairport Convention vocalist Sandy Denny on backup vocals. The only time they had another guest star in one of their albums. Sandy Denny was the only one. She has an amazing vocalist. If you've never heard this album by Fairport Convention, this is a classic British folk rock album, Legion Leaf. This is the last album Sandy Denny was on. You never heard this, check it out. It is an absolute 5-star album. This is probably her last thing she did before recording this vocal on Battle of Evermore. There's something really creepy I've always loved about the track. Of course, the mandolin comes back in. Love the mandolin and the acoustic guitar. And just her vocal, echoing Plant's vocal, the back and forth. The way it kind of starts out kind of creeping in, it kind of fades in, and then on the outro it fades out. It's just, yeah, there's really nothing in their canon that sounds like it. Does get some airplay. I mean, not like Stairway to Heaven, but it's just, I think it's just one of their greatest songs, and has an aura and a vibe all its own. Fantastic. The Battle of Evermore. And if you've never heard this version off the Singles soundtrack from 1992, this is a cool movie, cool soundtrack. Check out Heart. They do a version of it under the moniker The Lovemongers, and it's just almost spot on. It's perfect. So there you go. There's my top 10 Led Zepp ballads. What are your favorites? Put them in the comments section. Please press subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.